In the 80s, no fighter was more feared than Mike Tyson. He was the youngest heavyweight champion ever and wanted to capture all the heavyweight belts for himself.
They can keep that title. I don't want that title. I want to strip them of their health.
I stand corrected. He just wanted to do bad things to people. Anyway, today we're going to look at Tyson's top 10 knockouts, each of them showing exactly why he became one of the most feared men in the sport. Let's get started with Tyson vs. Lou Savarese. This fight might have been quick, but it was unforgettable. Tyson knocked Savarese down with the left hook in about 7 seconds, but Lou popped right back up. This must have triggered something in Tyson, because he went crazy and looked like he wanted to end Lou. Even when the ref tried to stop it, Tyson said, "F that, I'll stop when I'm done." What's even crazier about this is Lou acted confused as if he didn't know why the fight got stopped, when really he should have been thanking the ref. At number 9, we have Tyson vs. Alex Stewart. This was another quick one for Tyson. Just 7 seconds in, Stewart got dropped by a hard right hand. He popped back up only to be met by more punches from Tyson that eventually sent him right back to the ground. Stewart had heart though, and he kept fighting, but Mike was just too much for him, and Stewart got dropped for a third and final time, which stopped the fight. Next up, we have Tyson vs. Frank Bruno. This makes the list because it reminded me of how Mike Tyson's career was plagued by opponents holding on to him, which made some of his fights unbearable to watch, including this one, at first at least. Tyson would get some nice shots in, then immediately after, he would get hit. The holding was so excessive that at one point, the ref took a point away and threatened to disqualify Bruno. And if you're frustrated from seeing all this holding in a knockout compilation, imagine how Tyson felt. That's why he snuck in a quick elbow at one point. Luckily, Tyson finally figured out how to get around the holding and unleashed a flurry of punches that ended Bruno for the night. Number 7 is Tyson vs. Peter McNeely. At the bell, McNeely charged in, but Tyson quickly taught him a lesson by way of a right hand in less than 10 seconds. McNeely got up fast, but unfortunately, he did not learn from his mistake and tried to slug it out with Tyson again. They both were throwing bombs, but Tyson was landing more than McNeely was. Then he got caught with a nasty uppercut to the chin that sent him to the canvas, assed up, no diddy. Some people thought the fight got stopped early, but if the fighter who got stopped doesn't complain, then it was the right call. Number 6 on the list versus Eddie Richardson started out with action just like the last one. Off of just one punch, Mike sent Richardson down to the ground. And it looked like he questioned whether he should beat the count or not, but he chose to continue, then he paid the price. Number 5 versus Lorenzo Boyd is one of my favorites because of how slick Tyson was in this fight. He was shifty on his feet and created different angles to get his punches off. And on top of that, he finished the fight with a signature move. Hook to the body, uppercut to the head. Great fight. 4th on the list was Tyson versus Joe Frazier's son, Marvis Frazier. It's unfortunate he made this list, especially because this was Tyson's fastest knockout. The total fight only lasted about 30 seconds. Frazier caught a few uppercuts to the face, and that was all she wrote. Coming in at number 3 is Tyson against Henry Tillman. This fight was special because Tyson was coming off of a loss to Buster Douglas, and Tillman had defeated Tyson twice as an amateur. So this fight was all about redemption and getting back on top. Though most people didn't think Tillman really had a chance in this fight.
But I'm afraid for this night he's just a frog being fed to a snake.
And right. Number 2 on this list is Tyson vs. Jose Revolta. This fight showcased Tyson's ability to maintain power and endurance over multiple rounds. It definitely proved to his doubters that he could deliver punishing blows while still looking sharp late in the fight. Revolta showed that he had heart and was very resilient, and he did his best to fight back, but his punches didn't faze Tyson at all, and he basically became a punch bag for 10 rounds. Tyson walked Revolta down the whole fight and never showed signs of slowing down. But I really got to give credit to Jose's chin because Tyson hit him with powerful and accurate shots over and 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 over again. Despite his tough chin, he still got sent to the canvas on 3 separate occasions before the referee finally had seen enough. Even though Revolta tried to protest the stoppage, it was clear to anyone with eyes that that was the right call, so he didn't get hurt even more. And at number 1 on the list, we have Tyson versus Trevor Berbick. This fight cemented Mike Tyson's legacy because it made him the youngest heavyweight champion ever, a record that almost 40 years later has not been broken yet. You can tell that Mike was the hungrier fighter in the ring that night, and he was going full throttle trying to end his opponent. A lot of his shots were sloppy and wild, but he knew there was no way Berbick was going to beat him, so he clearly said "F it." Tyson sent his opponent to the ground twice, and on the second knockdown, the fight was ended in only round 2, and Tyson was crowned the heavyweight champ. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments who you want me to do a knockout compilation of next.